Hey guys, what's up? It is Friday and it's about 7:40 at night. And yesterday was a very sad, emotional day for me, and not just for me, but for my friends T and Ro, because of Mabel putting her down. I actually stayed for the where they put her to sleep. I've never seen that happen to an animal before, and it was very tough. And T had to go to work shortly right after that, so I stayed with Ro when she came home from before the veterinarian came to do the thing. So they were very appreciative and very thankful that I stayed to keep Ro company and be there for them. And but T told me that Mabel had a fan base. Believe it or not, a lot of people liked Mabel and she was loved and everything. And he did it on Facebook. He said that she was going home, to doggy heaven, and doggy heaven. But you know, she'll be missed, and she was just a good dog. But on a different note, yeah, last night we had at church hot dogs from around the world, and I had to make salads. I volunteered to do a coleslaw and a macaroni salad. Hey guys, what's up? It's Monday, August 15th. I'm going to say April. Anyways, what a day. It wasn't much productive day, but it was what a day. I mean, I was very tired today, and I woke up kind of late because I really didn't sleep well. I only got 2 hours of sleep, and I didn't make it to my appointment. I canceled. So I told them that I'm not going to reschedule. I said I'd rather not reschedule and then have to cancel again. I'd rather just call you guys back. And she says, oh, that's perfectly fine. I said, okay, great. So I slept the afternoon a bit because I was very tired. And about 4 o'clock, I get a call from an unknown number. Didn't know what it was. I let it go to voicemail. I listened back because I saw that they left the voicemail. It was a claim agent from the insurance company telling me that they're denying the claim. Unfortunately, they didn't have enough evidence to see what happened and whatnot, and they're just denying the claim at this time. If I could produce more evidence about what occurred, they'll continue on. Now, I called the company back and I spoke to an agent and I explained the situation. He says, yeah, he made that decision because there was no evidence, there was no witnesses, there was nothing documented. He said, yes, you sent that, police report, which is just really an exchange of information. It's not really detailed what happened. And I'm like, well, what's the sense of even, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of dumb in that sense because they have nothing. The main point is they still have not got in touch with her. Meaning that she has not responded to calls and even that letter that was sent. So I don't know what's going on, and that's why they're going ahead and doing it this way. Without her calling, there's really nothing they could do. So if I could produce evidence of what happened, then they'll continue, doing what they have to do in order to award me the damage fees and stuff like that, and have an assessor look at the car and see what to assess the damage. But there is, because the other day I went and spoke to the attendant and I told him what was going on. He says, we could pull the cameras, we could pull the footage because you were at the pump and all that stuff. I said, that's right. And I took a picture of the car when the cop was there, of where I was parked and the damage and whatnot. So I'm waiting to talk to the claim person that's handling my claim. Hopefully he calls me back tomorrow. I'll hear something, and tomorrow I will go to the gas station and I will speak to the manager, which I ran into the attendant tonight when I went there, and I told him what happened. I said, looks like I'm gonna have to do the footage. He says, I'll give what I witnessed. He says, I saw it. So, saw it hit right into you.
I said, all right, thank you. He said, let me know whatever you need. I said, all right, fine. I said, I think the lady's on vacation, to be honest, because she hasn't responded, nor mail, whatever. It's very odd. Very, very odd. So that is what took place today. So now it's just a waiting game, and now I have to do a few things myself. So that's what's going on. Hey guys, what's up? It's Tuesday. It's just another day of saga continues with this car nonsense. So this morning I went to the gas station. I spoke to the manager, who had like a snippy attitude because when I said to her what happened, she says, well, I can't just hand over the footage to you. The police have to do it. And I said, I understand. I said, I wasn't aware of that. I said, that's fine. I'm not asking for it, but I was just letting you know that's what occurred and whatnot. So I called the police station, and the officer called me back a few hours later, and he told me that he said it's really hard to find somebody that can work with cameras unless they could find somebody who could do it. He says, because we've been there before for footage, and he says, and it's hard, you may not even have footage there. And I said, well, I was parked at the pump, so there should be something. I said, because the only eyewitness was the attendant that told me to call the police. He came out and saw what happened. And he goes, oh, okay. He says, so I'll go over there and I will try to see if I can get somebody. I said, the attendant should be working. He should start around now, because he was there yesterday around the same time I spoke to him. He said, okay. So the only thing I have, I told him also, is the picture. And I also explained to him that the lady never got back to the insurance company. I said, so she's in violation of losing her, her registration and policy cancellation and all that. I said, so they are denying the claim temporarily until I get more proof. Hey guys, what's up? It is August 17th, about 1:30 in the morning. I haven't slept. Well, I have slept, but my sleeping pattern's like all weird. So I'm trying to get some things done on the computer and stuff like that, and I'll get into in a few minutes what I was actually doing. Update on the car incident. I was at the gas station yesterday. I had really bad low blood sugar attack, so I needed something to eat and drink after we had worship practice of, Carrie and Sue and myself. I was doing the stream while they were singing, of course. I had to leave very fast because of that reason, and my sugar went from 96 down to 86, so it was going very fast. Anyways, I was there. I got a pretzel at the gas station, so I get nacho cheese with it. So I'm looking for the cups because there's no cups to put them in. So the attendant that saw the accident was making food. So he's like, I heard him say cups. I'm like, yeah, you have cups? And he goes, no, the cops. I thought he said cups. He's saying cops. That's how messed up I was. That's how low it was getting. It was really making me really out of it. He said, no, the cop was here yesterday. And he looked at the footage. The manager showed him. They were able to see the footage. So he got that. And I'm like, oh, okay, good. So hopefully I'll hear something from him, telling me that he saw it and whatnot. What's the next step? He's going to send it to the insurance company? Is he going to give it to me? What is he going to do? Is he going to write a report? I don't know. So this is what I'm waiting on. The other thing is other parts of evidence that need to be put. And they had sent me a link to look at the claim. But even before that, I was trying to make a guest account, and it wouldn't let me do it. And the reason why is because it kept saying my address was wrong. I said, I'm putting every which way of my address with the apartment. Is the apartment wrong? Is the street wrong? Or whatever. So I'm doing it, I'm putting everything in correctly, and it still was denying it. Until just a little while ago, where I had checked my mailbox yesterday, and I found a letter from the insurance company. It had my wrong address on it. It had a digit off on the street address. And here's the thing. I talked to them the other day, and they asked me to verify that information and stuff like that. And I told them my correct address. Did they say, oh, there's a digit off, this is incorrect, or let me change it? No. I said the right address, and they just said, whatever, okay, thank you for verifying the information. But still, if they would had corrected that without saying anything, I still would have been able to create the account because I couldn't. Then when I saw the letter and I saw that, I said that came yesterday. It was wrong, and I said, let me try that. Sure enough, they didn't change it, and it's been like that ever since. But the crazy thing is, they've seen, somebody said they seen that lady. So it's like, is she avoiding me or avoiding the situation that she has to do this claim, or she just doesn't know? Did she check her mail to know that she's ready to have her registration suspended and her policy canceled? You know what I'm saying? So I'm wondering if she's okay and stuff like that. And I hope she didn't get sick or she's in a hospital. No, she's working. So I'm laughing though. I was telling Sue, I'm laughing to myself. I'm like, oh, they saw her here. I'm like, well, is my car going to be reimbursed for all this? That they really owe me that she hit my car. I'm laughing. I'm like, but in a way, it's not funny. We're going out 2 weeks already. This should have been resolved already. You get stuff that's the wrong address and it's lost in the mail, and then it affects the way you got to log in and stuff like that. And when they don't correct the address and say, oh, we have a mistake on our end, and then I said the right address, and yet you don't change it, because if they did, I would have been able to create the account with my correct address, but I had to go and create it with the wrong address. Right there proves they're stupid.